look at that. You did an awesome job. You want to show? Good job.
Halo is a nonprofit organization dedicated to bringing healing to hurting children and families. What we've known about kids and families that are hurting is that we have not had really good solutions to help them heal for a really long time. And we discovered something called trust-based relational intervention coming out of Texas Christian University. And it is basically the antidote to helping kids heal.
When you adopt, you often think that your good intentions and your love is all that you need. And there's a lot of truth to that, but there's some skills that you need that you don't know that you need.
Halo to our family really saved us. Like, we were in a really hard place, not understanding how to parent well, feeling kind of like a failure, attempting to parent like we had been parented, and it just wasn't working.
And so with our family, we were dealing with some tantrum issues. We were dealing with some attachment issues, some extreme behaviors coupled with not great responses from us led us to seek out something like Halo.
We had tried a number of other counselors around town. And then when we found Halo and got in the intensive 10-week program, that's when things really changed for us.
So Halo Project is the only program in the entire country doing TBRI in this intensive 10-week program. And Dr. Cross, one of the founders of TBRI, has even said that our program is one of the best implementations he's ever seen. So you might be wondering, what is TBRI? It stands for Trust-Based Relational Intervention. And it's all about how to do relationships really well. But the main thing that you'll want to remember is, especially with hurting kids, it's all about going behind the behavior, looking behind the behavior, and finding out what the actual need behind the behavior is and meeting the need. And it's all done in such a way where a child feels seen, heard, and completely valued, which is why we get tremendous healing.
We were taught each week a new skill. It's kind of like you drink from a fire hose a little bit at a time and get one little piece to work on, and then you go home and work on it, and then we come back and get another piece of the puzzle and work on that.
In some ways, we benefited from the fact that we were a blank slate, because my wife and I didn't have any kids prior to fostering Caden, so we didn't have any expectations about how to raise kids. But what we did not understand was the absolute need for the attempt to connect with the child, especially a child who had had a rough time and had difficulty making connections. And so it definitely affected how we interacted with Caden, provided the structure for us to do that in a consistent and coherent fashion so that we had the greatest chance of success in establishing that connection.
One of the more important things we learned is when a child is having a behavior, there's so many things that go into it, right? I mean, there's sights and smells and sounds and touch and taste, and so for a kid who gets overwhelmed sensory-wise, walking into a Target or sitting in a restaurant or any of those things can set one of these kiddos off.
What Halo does is it helps these adults learn about the backgrounds that might have been present for these children, learn how to respond to their particular issues, and feel good about the future because they have the tools they need to love these foster kids, to love these adoptive kids exactly like they need to be loved on their own terms, making sense of their past and looking toward a more hopeful future.
Their whole family is just hanging on by a thread by the time they reach out for help, which we are so thankful that finally we have answers and we can intervene and help them repair all of that and help them get back to a place of peace. But not only that, the journey of going through something so difficult like that strengthens every single member of the family, including the parents, and they find within them strengths that they didn't even know about and they wouldn't have discovered had they not signed up to help a child from a hard place.
Hi, I'm Henry, and this is Caden, and for my wife, Teresa, Halo has helped us heal our family.
Hi, my name is Josh, and the Halo Project helped heal our family.